It's pretty cool to have your name on a bat.
It is awesome.
Of course it is.
People ask me like, how is it? In our world, on our little stupid world, like that's the pinnacle. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty. I don't know if humbling is the right word, but it definitely was. You well up a litlittle bit when that fucking thing comes out of the box.
That's awesome.
Especially, my name's in big letters like that.
Big. It's bigger than the friggin' Miken name.
Yeah. So it was cool, buddy. It's cool.
This episode is brought to you by Chase & Tail, the gear brand for folks who'd rather smell like deer piss and fish guts than cologne. Whether you're in a stand freezing your tail off or knee-deep in the river lying to your buddies about the one that got away, Chase & Tail's got you covered. Built tough, no gimmicks, no glitter, just the kind of gear your granddad would respect. Check out chaseandtail.com and chase something worth bragging about.
Welcome to Cumberland Unfiltered podcast. I'm Caleb. We got Jason over here.
Eldino Toro.
Nacho. Brad.
Nacho Mayor.
And then tonight we have a special guest. I'm gonna read a little bit here of your bio. Okay. You started playing softball at North Cumberland, right? Cumberland?
Actually, the first time I played was at Tucker Field in 1978.
Tucker Field.
1978.
I was a sophomore in high school.
And then, so you were recruited by Doc Lee at Cumberland High School.
Doc Leach.
Doc Leach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
He's no longer with us.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah.
You joined the Marines in 1981.
Yep.
You were on board the USS Eisenhower.
I was.
And you were in the White House with Reagan.
I was for 2 years.
We'll definitely talk about that as well.
Yeah.
You were signed pro contracts in 1994 with Worth and Easton.
Worth, and then Easton. Louisville was after that.
Oh.
And then Easton.
So I missed one.
You did.
That's why you're here.
He missed it.
He missed it.
I was say we blame the guy behind the
Who's that?
Right guy
in the shadows.
So you're like a 15-time PIF tournament appearances.
Yeah, that's in Canada.
You'll tell us what all that is because I'm not really sure. But you're a Hall of Fame twice. 2011, 2018, one in the USSSA, and then the RI Slow Pitch Hall of Fame as well.
Yeah.
Man, this thing is like a CVS
Subscription bottle.
No, the receipts. You know how CVS has these long receipts?
Yeah.
You are a 24-time world or national champion.
Yeah.
You are all-world, all-American 22 times.
Yeah.
7-time coach of the year.
Yeah.
And you still get up and train every day at 6 o'clock.
62 years old, but I want to play when I'm 82 if I'm still alive.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Give it up to Kirby Murphy.
Yeah. Thanks, buddies.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're just a humble Cumberland podcast here, and we're trying to bring some people that have stories that are like not really told that much.
Right.
And our assistant producer told us that he was friends with this guy who was in the Hall of Fame of softball and all these different things he started. And we're like, well, he's definitely got to be on the show with us.
I'm a Cumberland guy, too.
And,
as I say, Cumberland
you're a
guy.
Cumberland guy.
Yeah.
So
my roots are here.
Absolutely. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I still support the town and the sports. I love it. Still go to high school games and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great.
So where do you still play in the town fields?
No, they threw me out of the league about 10 years ago. Oh, the cops used to bitch and complain. When, I know that's shocking, but they used to beat the shit out of them, so they didn't want us to be in the league anymore.
Brad's a baseball coach.
He is. Yeah,
Well, softball now.
Softball.
You do
I
the
was
girls?
baseball. I do the girls now. Yeah, I started about 4 years ago
You what?
with my daughter's fast pitch. And
How old is she?
She's going to be 13 next month.
So 14U.
Yeah, 14U. Yep.
Stone crabs.
Stone crabs.
That's it.
Yeah. See, he knows.
Yeah.
You probably
Same
played
thing,
against-
though. Cumberland born and raised.
Yeah, you follow everything, you know.
Yeah.
You do. You,
Absolutely.
You know.
Yep.
You probably played against my father. He was probably one of the guys bitching at you. He was a Cumberland cop.
What was his name?
John Dean. He played with Dennis Daly, Bernie Hughes, all those guys.
Yeah, he's
you
a
know,
little
back
bit
then.
older than me, though. Like,
he is, but he's still playing. You know, back in the day. You know.
like when I started playing, when I turned, it used to be a 30 and over league. Now it's a 35.
Yeah.
Like I'm on the major list. I'm this and that. Doc drags me down there. I'm hitting them into the tennis courts, and they're like bitching and complaining. And of course, I can't keep my mouth shut. I just can't play. So I get into it with them, you know, and they're not big fans of mine.
Luckily, this isn't live. Nobody's gonna be waiting for you at the end of the road.
Right. But all the guys that I played against or I know I grew up with, they're all retired now anyways.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, there's nobody left.
Yeah,
now I drive the speed limit through Cumberland. Before I used to fly through the town.
So we live on a road where there's a cop. He graduated after I did.
Yeah.
He retired like 3 years ago.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, holy
Yeah.
mackerel.
Who's that?
Steve Samick.
Yeah.
Is he a Cumberland guy?
Yeah, he's
Cumberland
a
guy.
Cumberland guy. Yeah.
Oh, my buddies, the same thing. They're all retiring now.
Yeah, they are.
Doesn't seem like we're that old, but we're that old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy
see that.
Batista, Matty Ells, all those guys are all retiring now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
see
like,
that.
man.
I see it in my hair this morning when I was getting ready for the show tonight. I'm like shaving my face, and I can see it in my. And I'm just like, stop looking at yourself in the mirror. That's just
It's
like
not a good
Jason-
sight, but when you get
horrible.
older, yeah.
I was going to say, Jason sees his hair every day. It's just a
and he
reflection.
wonders what this.
The cat fishing.
Hey, buddy, that's me too. That's why I wear a hat.
Yeah, they call that hat fishing.
Yeah.
Jay sees his head and thinks he's looking at his butt.
It's the worst. I look at pictures people taking me if I don't have a hat on, and there's a glare coming off my head. I'm like, what?
Hey, he's got more hair on his butt, I bet.
That's why it's true.
I had.
You know, I recently found out, and this is very encouraging. You know, people go to Turkey for hair restoration, and I'm like, well, there's not much up there that they could take from the restore, but they can take from your chest, from your back, from your butt.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they can
that's
put
what
it.
they
They
do.
can put it all on there. Yeah, they can put it all up on your head. Yeah,
So
I'm
you-
like, I could have the thickest mane, the
so you-
thickest hair you would ever seen.
So you went from straight hair to curly hair?
You didn't even know you were going to be on a show like this, did you?
Oh, this is fucking great. I love this. Listen, I was in denial for 10 years. I never wanted to shave it off. I was like, oh, I got a little left. And then I looked in the mirror one day. I go, what the fuck are you doing? Shave this shit off, you know.
Remember, so my father, you know, he was a bald man, you know, but we used to call it the chicken wing, because he went over one way and then back over the other way.
Oh.
And I never forget one time where we were like up in like Maine and New Hampshire, we're riding go-karts, and his hat flew off, because he always wore a hat. His hat flew off, and that chicken wing flew up. And it was like a shark fin. And he's driving his go-kart around with like a shark fin on. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Did it embarrass you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I was like,
That's why
That was before Mohawks were cool.
No, it was like a mohawk off of his left ear, like straight up off of one side. It was a weirdest thing.
Did he finally shave it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Man, this show just went off the rails.
That's okay.
Sorry.
reel
These
it
are
back
real
in.
world problems. We're solving real
Reel it
world
back in.
problems.
Buddy, you'll see when you go bald. You'll see what happens, you know?
We'll have to. So, Kirby,
Go ahead, buddy.
I don't know how to follow that.
Yeah, any way you want, buddy.
I mean, that's the show, man.
Is that it? We done?
That's it. So this is. We're supposed to be telling everyone about your.
You're supposed to be. You're the guy who's supposed to be the microphone controller.
yeah, you're going to be in control.
He's supposed to keep us under control.
Keep us on task.
So tell us then.
What do you want to know?
1978. Take
Yes.
us back there.
So I lived on Newell Drive.
Talking to the microphone.
Newell.
Yeah,
okay.
So, which was a good neighborhood when I was
Yeah,
a kid to
absolutely.
grow up in. And my best friend growing up's older brother played in the league on Monday nights. So I guess a couple of guys, they were in college, couldn't play or whatever. So I go, back then you walked right into the person's house. Like there was no knocking the door and that shit. And he said, come on, you get your glove, let's go. I go, where are we going? Don't worry about it. And I ended up playing. I ended up finishing the summer. Then I played the next summer, my junior year, and a little bit my senior year before I went to boot camp. And that's how I tried. That's how I started. Yep.
So was that your relationship with Doc Leach?
Yeah.
You said Doc Leach.
Yeah.
He recruited you.
Yes.
Was that Cumberland High School?
He was a teacher. He was my teacher. He was my Spanish teacher when I was in high school.
Oh,
yeah.
And what did you mean when you said that he recruited you? Did he recruit you?
Yeah, like me. He helped me get going. Like,
I see what you're saying.
You know, that's as you know in this town, it's very quickly. It's tough to get into like one of these towns or whatever, and you know, he got me on one of the teams, and that's how it all started. And then,
so was he like a mentor to you?
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Sure. Yeah.
Did he play at all or?
Yeah, he's got like 4,000 hits or something. He's pretty good. He was a good.
It's like a Pete Rose type.
Yeah, he played every night of the week. You know, he was one of those type of guys. You know, so. Have
you got more than that?
I don't even know. I don't. If you walked into his house before he died, he'd have all these like sheets or whatever with different games. He's played in like 4,000 of them, and he'd have all his hits and. He would keep track and stuff.
I remember him. He was I met him a couple times.
Yeah.
Because he recruited my old man to play in the old man softball league.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It was like
because actually your dad played with us one game.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, years ago. So I was in my early 30s, I think. But he played a couple games, I think.
Oh, okay.
You know, and that was Doc's team. You know what I mean. So he used to torture your dad to play all the time.
So do you know Brad's dad?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever play with him?
No, I just sat a couple of times. I mean, how old's your dad? Is he in his
74.
74. So he graduated, what, 68 or 69?
Yep, exactly.
So he was like, him and Doc were friends. You know, they were friends.
Yeah.
You know, they all grew up together and stuff like that.
So you're younger.
Thank Christ.
He's a lot younger.
He's a lot younger.
He said he's 61.
I'm just kidding.
Brad's got every game he ever played in, too, at his house. It takes up like a 5x7.
Oh, pretty funny ass.
No, those are the ones. Actually, sorry, those are the ones he started in. It's like a 5x7, like a postcard on his refrigerator. You know?
Didn't you play in the Woonsocket League? Didn't you play?
I did, yeah. We played there for several years, yeah.
Was Sharrock on your team?
Yeah, Johnny Shark, yeah. We combined with them. It was about 2 years in. We used to beat up on each other. It was like us and them. And because they were Dollhouse. They were sponsored by the Dollhouse.
Yeah. Did you ever go in?
Well, that was part of it. So that was their whole thing.
Yeah.
So that guy would sponsor them for it. But the whole deal was you had to bring your whole team in at least twice a year.
That was
so twice a year, half the league would end up over there.
Is that place still open?
Still there, yeah.
I'll tell you this, talking about when I played. So I guess it was like in the late 90s or whatever. Was it late? No, late 80s. So I just got out of the Marines and I was playing for the Foxy Ladies, right? And I'm rolling trucks at St. Johnsbury over in Lincoln when it was over in Lincoln.
Yeah.
So they had this private bar. We went and drank out after we played on Monday and Thursday night. So it's Thursday night, and my start was like 2 a.m. I'm shit-faced at like 1 o'clock. And I said, all right, see you later, guys. Like, I'm going home to take a quick shower. I'm going to work for 2 a.m. So the owner of the Foxy Lady says, where the f*** are you going? You're drunk. I said, I got to go to work. He goes, no, you're not. Call your boss right now. Tell him you quit. You come to work for me tomorrow.
No way.
Wow.
So I showed up the next day. I had lunch with him at noon, and I'm standing on the main stage. I'm a bouncer. I ended up working there for like 6 years.
Just like
No
that.
way.
Yeah. And that all is related to softball.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Like when I used to go away, he would.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, he would pay me for my time I was supposed to work, and then he'd give me an envelope for playing. So,
Yeah.
so I was
That's exactly what you're saying.
I was saying to myself, I hope we play every weekend.
Did you ever see, there was a series a while back called The King of Queens with the guy who was a delivery guy.
Oh, yeah, delivery, yeah.
And in one episode, his wife worked in a law firm in Manhattan. And they found out that Doug, the delivery driver, was a good softball player. They gave him a fake name, a fake office, a fake job, and they made him a lawyer. And he would come and he would be the ringer in the softball games, Yeah. So you were the Foxy Lady ringer.
I mean, there was a couple of us that did it, But I did it so I played for them for probably 3 years, but I worked there for like 5 or 6.
So that was after the military?
Yeah, so I was, I got out, I'm banging around, I just came back from overseas. I got shit. I'm not going back to work anytime soon.
Yeah.
And come to find out, I could have collected, but I didn't. I was too stupid. But so I was just loading trucks a couple nights a week over at St. John's.
You want to pull that mic just a little bit? That way you can still sit.
So it was like I think the union wage was like 13 or 14 bucks an hour. Like I was working at a mill and I was making like $3 an hour. I said, I'm going to load trucks. So that's what I did, you know. Mm-hmm. But then it would affect my playing because I'd have a Sunday night start and, you know, like a Thursday night start, stuff like that. And they said, no, you're all done doing that. You come working for us. So I could take time off when obviously I could take time off when I wanted to.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a bad job either.
Like the softball mafia.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was a good job too.
That's awesome.
So
I can imagine.
So your start was in school. That's when you started with softball.
Yes,
it made an impression on you, obviously.
Yeah, I think, you know, and what happened too is, so I played when I was in high school, and then when I was in the Marines, they had where I was stationed in Washington, D.C., they had a barracks team.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, shit, it's in the summer. And we used to do all the details at the White House, at National Cemetery at Arlington, the Pentagon. It's fucking 100 there. So even though you're young, you're still like, do I want to do this? This sucks.
Right.
I go, no, if I make the softball team, I'll be able to go on Camp Lejeune and play in the World Marine Corps tournament and all that. So my first year, I made it, you know.
That's crazy.
And so I ended up playing for it. And then they kept me there for 21 days and I tried out for the All-Marine team.
So that was...
I didn't make that, but... That wasn't
in 81. 1981 is when you joined the Marines.
Yeah, that was in 82. That was in the summer of 1982.
So did you do anything was there any softball?
No, you don't
do
shit in Marine boot camp. But good luck with that.
You starve and you don't sleep. And, you know,
you eat
a bunch of shit.
I mean, I was in the Navy and we didn't do stuff
you didn't
like
do
that.
No, you
either,
didn't.
But
you just fucking laid around.
I was just curious. Pretty much.
You know, like a boot camp.
I'm just
we used to eat duck in boot camp, so that means duck in and duck out. That means you go and you take a couple of bites and you're screwed. That's what you do.
So, Navy boot camp, it was a joke. I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought it was
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes, yeah. Like I just had finished watching. What is the boot camp movie with Lee Army?
That's Platoon.
No, it was Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
I just watched Full Metal Jacket, and that's what I was thinking I was going to, but I got there and it was it wasn't that at all. I figured you do what they tell you to do.
Just keep your mouth shut and just do it.
Oh man! So, all right, can we tell boot camp stories?
I don't think it's only called boot camp in the Marines. Yeah. It's called basic training in the Army. It's basic training.
That's another story for another time anyway.
Yeah.
So Paris Island, you were Paris Island.
Yes.
1982, you started. Where
81 November of 81, I graduated from boot camp.
You say you started playing softball with the Marines.
Watch yourself.
It does say Department of the Navy.
So I tried out for the barracks team in 82, summer of 82. Yep.
And when did you go work at the White House?
I was working as soon as I got there in January of 82. I got my clearance real quick.
Yeah.
So I had a White House access clearance. So I went right boom. I was in a month and I'm standing there.
Tell us about that.
It's pretty the few things I remember. Like one of my good friends, we still laugh about it today. We're two of the few guys that can say they spit Copenhagen on the White House clip. You know, because sometimes if you have an arrival, you have time. You wait, they come in, and you stand at ease, and then until they come out. So you're standing there doing nothing. So you're chewing. I would even chew when I wasn't supposed to. It was cool. Queen Elizabeth was there, and Reagan was there a lot. His wife's about this tall.
Really?
Was this tall, but. So any arrival that Reagan took in, whatever, we were there to, hold the flag, salute, or whatever it took.
Like at the plane door, that was what you.
Yeah, that was. I didn't do that, but where I was stationed, there was guys that did that.
That's a cool job.
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's cool. And then we did the firing parties at Arlington. I got pictures of doing firing parties.
So is that something you got to put in for, or did they just recruit you for it?
So what happened was I was at infantry school, and you have to be over 6 foot. Yeah, that's one of the. And so when you go in to interview, they draw a line. So if you're under that line, you're
already gone.
Right. So the A Company CO, he was a major at the time. He was getting ready to leave. So he interviewed you. He interviews the whole infantry school because they're all infantry guys.
Yeah.
And if you answer the questions the right way,
they're the best guys.
That's what we used to always say. Oh yeah,
just like the 3rd Infantry Division for the Army that does Arlington.
Right.
You know, the best guys. Well, I got a buddy I was in Afghanistan with who came back from Afghanistan and went and tried out.
Yeah.
You know, and he said it was unbelievable. Like
the old guard.
The old guard. The uniform, the weapons, everything. He said it was unbelievable.
The Army's a senior service, unfortunately, and they're the senior service in D.C. So anytime you did like a White House, an arrival or a Pentagon arrival or something like that, they were in charge of all of us. Yeah. Like, so if you watch, because the Army's always marches first and then we're always second.
I like what you're talking about right now. Keep spitting the truth.
Yeah, I mean, that is and listen, it used to drive us nuts because they would do shit just to bust our balls.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. And listen, if I was them, I'd do the same thing.
Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, absolutely.
So, as you look back on it, it was pretty good stuff, Yeah. But yeah, DC was a good city as far as that duty was. It's actually one of my favorite cities in the world, actually.
Yeah.
My mom grew up in DC, so I spent a lot of time in DC when I was a kid. So I knew it pretty. Like, I'm going down to play down in Loudoun, Virginia next weekend, and I'll go down a day early and we'll putt around. I know the city like I know Cumberland. Like I can drive around the city. It's a wonderful place. And back then, when you're 18 and 19, and the drinking age is 18, and you're like, whoo, and your Cumberland girls, they have the Levi's on, the flannel shirts. Well, when you're in a city, buddy, I was like, holy shit, look at these. And they'll ask you to dance and all that. The Cumberland girl, like they look at you like this, So get rid of this too, by the way. But yeah, it was. Listen, I had a great time when I was in the Marines there, and I had a great time, as a kid, it was fun.
Did you ever meet Reagan?
No, I shook his hand, but, did I beat him? Did he say, oh, this is Kirby? Sure. No, I shook his hand. When the Commandant, which is the highest ranking Marine, when he retired, Reagan was there. Yeah. When the Sergeant Major retired, they both retired when I was there. Reagan came for that and stuff like that. So I saw him in the 2 years I was there. I probably saw him 24, 25 times. I was in close. You're close. I mean, you are, but you don't talk to him like that.
How was he? Like not in
he's impressive. Like he's got the aura about him. He does.
Very
he really he's
very tall guy too.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Dresses well. When you're around him, buddy, you get it stand. Your hair on your back.
Brad has a picture of Reagan shirtless in his bedroom.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Listen, he's my favorite guy. He's good.
Jay, that's a picture of you. You just
no. There's too much hair on the head. On the head.
I was just saying that was his ass.
He had good hair too. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
But his wife was just tall. Like
No kidding.
I shook hands with her a couple of times, and I was looking down. I'm like, look at this little thing.
No kidding.
Well,
but she had big hair.
You're a tall guy though.
Yeah, I mean
you
6'1", a little over 6'1", I guess.
Yeah, but any average person is going to look short to you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not.
And I was probably hungover when I shook her head and shit like that.
So when did you start? So you said you tried out for the barracks team.
Yes. Yep.
And that was while you were at the White House.
Yeah, that's when I was at. It's called Marine Barracks 8th and I, which we down the street from the old guard.
Yeah.
So they said, "Hey, anybody interested in it?" And I of course I raised my hand. Yeah, I don't want to go march around at 100 degree heat. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I tried out, and they had 2 tryouts, and next thing you know, I'm playing in a league with them on Sunday mornings or something, and then we went down to Camp Lejeune for the World Tournament down there, the World Marine Corps Tournament.
Yeah.
We didn't do well. I mean, we won a few games, and then they kept me there for 21 days TAD to try out. So I lived
on purpose.
Off the base. And all I did was you get up in the morning, you take batting practice. Then in the afternoon, you go lift weights. Actually you eat lunch. Then you lift weights, and then you practice again for 3 weeks. I didn't do any Marine shit. I didn't even have an alarm clock.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Wow,
I'd have to walk around in camis and stuff, but I didn't do any, I didn't have to, I didn't get inspected, or none of that stuff. Wow. Yeah, that was good.
Grew your hair all long. Looked like our assistant producer with the big ponytail.
No, they actually that was one thing they made us, because in Washington you got to have a high and tight. Yeah. So they do. Yeah. But what they did change that when we went overseas, and right after Lebanon in '83, that was the beginning of terrorism. They let us grow our hair out a lot longer. Yeah. When we were overseas, so it wouldn't be. And we didn't wear uniforms. You used to have to wear uniforms off a ship.
Oh, so you weren't recognized as easy?
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah,
You're in
right,
some of
yeah.
these countries,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gorillas, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Americans.
that's,
Stick it like a sore thumb.
yeah, absolutely.
That was like us walking around the Azores in April.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have a picture of when I was 19. My first duty station was Korea.
Oh, was it?
And I have a picture of me in Seoul, and everybody comes up to like just below like nipple height.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I'm like waving to the camera, and like everybody always asks me, did school let out? I'm like, no, it's just the average height over there. You
It's
know?
the
Like,
average
oh.
human.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. It's a funny picture.
I want to see that photo. I haven't seen that one.
When did you go to the Eisenhower?
So I left the barracks in November of '83, and I went up to California to sea school, which is, how they train you to get on a ship or whatever. Yeah. So then I had my choice of what I wanted. I was a senior guy, because usually guys out of sea schools like 8th and I, they take them right out of infantry school. But for some reason they wanted, NCOs, and I was a corporal at the time. So they sent me to sea school, and then they sent me out it's out in California. And then I came back to Norfolk, and I went to the Eisenhower then. So it was the end of '83, I guess, when I finally got there. Then I went overseas for a little over 2 years, I think.
With the Eisenhower?
Eisenhower, yeah.
And were you playing then, or no?
So what happened there?
Yeah.
So they have a nice weight room on carriers, because the admiral liked to lift weights. So guess what?
Yeah.
The gym was nice.
It was nice, yeah.
So what we used to do is we used to get up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m, because you got 6,200 people on the ship. You only got one gym that's as big as this. So you get up at 3 a.m, you go work out. Yeah. So I'm working out with a Navy guy, and
did he show you up?
Mike Kowalis, his name. He was actually a good guy for me. So he says, he starts talking about playing the softball tournament with the ship and stuff. And I wasn't saying anything, because there's no way that I'm playing for the Navy. There's no way, right?
Oh, come on.
So he says,
you already do. That's what the Marine Corps is, Department of the Navy.
Oh,
Jesus. Shots fired.
Yeah. Oh. So, he's talking about it, and he finally asked me, do you ever play? I go, yeah, I play a little bit. You any good? I go, yeah, I'm all right. I can hold my own. He goes, why don't you come and, practice with us? I go, I got duty, because when you're pulling a port as a Marine, it sucks. Like everybody else goes off the ship. They keep all the Marines on because you got external security and all that because of the, bombing the ship and all that other shit was going on back then. So I go, nah, I can't. I got duty. I'm a sergeant of the guard, blah, 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 this and that. So I'm at duty, and his boss, which was I don't know, what's in the Navy, third class, first class, one of them, guy, a chief or whatever. And he comes down and he says, I got to talk to your CO, whatever. Next thing I know, I'm going up to the captain, the head of the four striper in the ship, and he says, practice is tomorrow. I expect to see you there with my CO there. So, needless to say.
So you played with the Navy.
I'm playing with the Navy. So,
all right.
So I could have threw it. I could have said, yeah, fuck this. I'll go and I'll drop a few balls and I won't hit it on the infield or whatever. But no, I'm such a
That's not in your nature.
No, ego's too big.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So then I whacked it on. Next thing you know, I'm playing.
So you were told you were playing.
I wasn't asked.
Well, you know what Navy stands for, right?
No.
Never again volunteer yourself.
Yeah, well, I didn't volunteer. They took me.
So the Navy's used to voluntelling.
Yeah. But though, as I look back on it, like now, or even a few years ago, it was actually worth. I'm glad that I did do it. Yeah. We won the tournament. It's another country I won a tournament in, so it's kind of cool. And Naples, the base at Naples is pretty cool. The field's short, but it's a nice field. Yeah. So I'm glad that I did play. I'll sit here and say, the fucking Squids and blah, blah, all that other stuff, but
hey,
they were good guys. Like we had a pretty good team, actually.
That's what we do good. We play games good.
Yeah, you do. You sure as don't do anything else good.
And moving on.
Wait a minute, it's not all Top Gun?
Yeah. I actually like the new Top Gun movie.
That was good. That was good.
You like it?
Yeah,
I didn't see it yet.
You haven't seen the second one?
Oh, you got to see it. Maverick, Top
the old
Gun.
one. I just watched the original.
Oh, he's a submariner, so he watches all the submarine movies.
Do you have
I watched
one of those,
a lot of
Do you
those.
have one of those fancy things, submarines on your uniform?
Yeah, the dolphins.
Yeah, you got that. Okay.
I do. They call it a warfare device.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I was in warfare.
He's a dolphin guy.
What were we on?
What's up?
I was on the USS Alexandria. It was a fast tech.
Oh, yeah.
688I.
Is it named after Alexandria the Great or Alexandria, Virginia?
Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay.
I mean, it could be the Great. I mean, we were the Great.
Yeah,
I mean, anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Stop it over there.
And the assistant producer's getting on our
peanut gallery.
Our case over there.
What, are you getting bored?
First contract there. Your first contract, was that out of the Navy or did you?
No, that was, so I got out.
I mean, not the Navy, I'm sorry, the Marines.
I got out in 1987. And that's when I started. I played in Cumberland for a couple of years, and I played with, Foxy Lady for a few years and stuff like that. So the first big team I really played for was Undercover Wear, and they were contracted team with Worth, because Worth used to be their own separate company back then.
Oh.
So we did that. What was that?
So what was that?
It was
It
was nothing.
Gary, stop hitting buttons over there.
Yeah, no shit. So then we were with them one year, and then we went to Louisville. With Louisville 3 years.
Like the Bats?
Yeah, Louisville, the Bats, yeah.
Whose bat is this? That's
Miken. So Miken is strictly a softball bat company. So who owns them now is Rawlings owns Miken, Easton, and Worth. They own them all.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Rawlings, I know
so
that.
Miken, Easton, and Worth is all part of the same company.
It's all under, and Rawlings is pretty close to $1 billion company, because they're owned by Major League Baseball.
So we're allowed to use their names and stuff on here?
Yeah.
Plug it?
Yeah, like when I had my shoulder done, like they'd show pictures and they actually put it up, because I had to get permission from the company in order to use it. Yeah.
So
this is okay.
In a contract with a bat company, like what does that do? Like, what do you do in softball?
Well, let's talk about this. Okay. So I've been with Miken, so this will be my 12th year with them. It's my 12th year. I just signed another 3 years this year, so I have another this year and then 2 more. So one of the biggest things they want is, it's not so much if you're a good player, but that has a lot to do with it. Yeah. It's how you're going to promote them, and how you're going to promote their bat and stuff like that. So they make a good investment in you financially and with equipment. So like I just got on Facebook like 2 years ago because I fucking hated it.
Hey,
right?
Me too.
Yeah. So I didn't like it. So the promotions manager said, "You got to get on Facebook. You don't have a fucking choice."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Yeah. And so I ended up getting on Facebook. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on all these.
Did you set it all up, or did they help you?
Let's just say I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I was going to say. I still know how
Do
to
you use
it.
the filters?
No, I just, what it is?
We got a guy over here. He's from Ireland. He's been on here before. Donald. He's a Instagram
model,
expert.
Is it
expert.
Instagram model?
He should use the filters because he's hideous.
Is it?
Yeah. We'll see later. But anyway, I'm just saying. You can before you we end here tonight. You should ask him for some pointers.
Yeah.
Do you do anything on your own social media or no?
Yeah, I do everything.
They do everything.
Yeah, they set it up for you. Then you figure it out as you go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm getting a little better at it. I mean, I kind of suck, but all they want you to do is show your bat. If you win a tournament, take pictures of that. Yeah. If you're taking batting practice with a couple of guys,
So do they send you to tournaments and that stuff? Like you playing on world teams and stuff like that?
Well, the team that I play for now is BPA, and it's Easton, Miken, and Worth. So we're the flagship senior team. Okay. So everybody on our team gets free equipment. There's 3 of us under contract. The rest of the guys get free equipment from the company. So no, we're based out of Pennsylvania. So. And senior softball is different because there's border restrictions. You have to play in order to.
Seniors, that mean you're old.
That means you're really old. But you have to stay in the same border restriction. You have to be on touching states.
Sure.
And the reason why we register Pennsylvania, it gives us Ohio, Maryland, and Delaware. Yeah. And what they do now, since our area sucks, New York is considered in New England as one state.
Yeah.
So that's why we registered Pennsylvania, because I'm eligible because New York touches Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
people don't know that New York touches Rhode Island.
New York?
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Where does it touch Rhode Island?
I'm not going to say.
Block Islands.
In my notes.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just
Block
kidding.
Island, Montauk. But New York and Rhode Island are only 2 miles apart. There's an island called Fisher Island. And it's like it's only 2 miles from Watch Island.
It's in the CIA grounds.
Watch Hill.
Like the CIA grounds. I know.
Don't they got a great course there? Golf course?
I have no idea.
Yeah, for sure.
All I know, it's one of those trivia
golf.
things that you get when you're when you can't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You're fucking looking it up and
you're
stuff.
looking shit up.
Yeah. So that's what we do. So we play 10 weekends a year. Like next weekend.
So it's like a season then.
Yeah, like last weekend we were in Indianapolis, and then we go to Virginia, and
Nice.
then we go to Glen Burnie, and then we go to Vegas on the 15th of September.
Now is
So
this
what portion of your day is taken up by social media? Is it just a couple pictures here and there, a couple times a
Yeah,
day?
like I'm retired now, so
Yeah.
so I have time to do it. It's more like running a team, like as you know, like your phone never fucking stops.
Never stops.
yeah.
And, never,
Yes.
and like I'm booking flights, and I'm booking hotels, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
I'll
you
do
know.
that right now. There's a tryout going on right now. I'm getting text messages left and right.
Yeah.
But do you respond to social media and Instagram people and Facebook people and stuff like that?
One of the things I did learn is if somebody like says something to you on social media, make sure you answer. Unless he's busting you, breaking your balls.
Yeah, breaking your balls.
Right? But if they write something nice, thank you, stuff like that. Like I
Give a shout out.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But,
I mean, you can say it now if you want. Where do people follow you at on social media?
Well, I'm on Facebook. It's Kirby Murphy 23. It's the same with Instagram and Twitter.
Kirby Murphy 23.
Like I'm up to 3,100 followers on Facebook.
That's more than us.
Yeah. Then I got I think I got 26 or 2,700 on Instagram, I think.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jay's got more than that though.
Do you?
But it's all his.
I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not.
You do.
I have like 400.
I'm just messing with him.
No. So the other guy we're gonna have on a little bit later. He's from Ireland. He's one of those guys who's just all over. He never shuts up. So and he's got a lot of followers. And he put me on a couple of his reels.
That's what I was talking.
Whatever you call them, whatever. And I got inundated with a bunch of like requests, but I'm only like 400 something like that.
Yeah,
It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough game.
He was single then.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, it is
Like what I do is somebody friend follows me, I look, and then I see who I'm friends with.
Yeah, who you're friends with.
And then I look at their pictures, and if it's like pictures like in June, that means they're full of shit, and they're just getting on to be to be a whatever they do.
Yeah, or no picture if there's no picture.
Yeah,
I want to break your chops. Yeah.
Yeah, some people I know, so I
Bunch of bots.
yeah, bots.
Probably.
Or trying to
Or if it says something like Brad Dean 2, like Brad Dean then the number 2. Like, why the hell would somebody name themselves Brad Dean 2?
Two.
So you played with Worth, Louisville, Easton, and now you're with Miken.
Yeah.
Where did the World Series comes in, or where did so you were 16 times PIF appearances?
Yeah, that's in Canada. That's in Sherbrooke, Quebec.
So when did you play with them?
That's a tournament. That's a tournament.
What's
PIF? What is that?
PIF. They call it the PIF. It's a big tournament. Yeah, it's Sherbrooke, Quebec.
Oh, okay.
They get there's like 10,000 people, and they have a home run derby, and they have fireworks and shit like that.
Okay.
And you were you sponsored then?
No, so I played, the first time I played up there was 93, I think, or 92, and I played 15 times after that, Okay. I was playing on a team. Actually, I was playing on a team then. And that's when they had all the big names, all the guys that were like famous in that era who were playing then.
Gotcha. So the all world, all American, 22 times.
Yeah.
When was all that?
Starting
I
in
feel
19.
like we glossed over it.
Probably my first time I was all world was 95, and then I was all world like 4 times last year. So
what's that entail? What's that?
It means you hit, your average is good, and you win the tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So it's not like your season. It's not like a season.
No, it's
that's what I'm trying to say.
No. No, you're not. It's
tournament.
Yeah, it's just a tournament. So if you hit 800, you're going to be all world. So
They have tournaments all over the place. So it's when I was playing, it was like went to the Worlds. One year it was in Florida. One year it was in Vegas, and it's like and you get ranked based on your
100%.
games, your win percentage, everything else.
Like the tournament, I was in Indiana last week, so that's a tournament. So that was a world tournament. So you can if you make all worlds, it's all world.
And how did you do?
We lost the first game, and then we won 9 in a row.
I was just about to say it's a long road back after that first loss.
And listen, you know what happened? They beat us in the 7th in the IF game. We went all the way.
No way.
Yeah, they scored like 11 in the top of the seventh. We only came back with 6, so that was it.
Man. So
losing that first game of those tournaments is a bit.
Hey, and then the team that beat us, they went 2-0 after they beat us.
No way.
Yeah, they beat us and fucking see you later.
Seriously?
Yeah, we didn't even get to beat the piss out of them going through.
That's kind of like going to Vegas and playing a hand and then winning and then just leaving with all the money. Not Vegas, but like just playing with your buddies.
Yeah.
Poker or something.
Yeah.
What?
Win one time, take all the money, and then you leave. You don't give them a chance to win their money back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the guys. No, they lost two after that. They didn't just leave. They lost 2 in a row after that.
Yeah, lost.
Oh, I thought you said they left.
No, they lost.
I'm sorry.
They lost 2 games, and they were out of the tournament.
My ears are...
It's a double elimination.
Correct.
I have those Navy ears. You know,
When you lose that first game in those big tournaments like that, it's like you gotta win 6, 7, 8 in a row in order to get to that
we won
to get a break.
We won 9. We ended up
That's crazy.
9-2.
I don't know much about
You guys
sport.
must have been smoked in that ninth game.
Our best hitter came up in the bottom of the 7 with 2 guys on and 1 out, and he just came up with a top of it, 1 hop at a short, game over.
Oh, no way.
Thanks for participating. You know what I mean?
So is there a strategy that you play with when you go, or do you just try to hit it out of the park?
Win the first game.
Win the first game. Yeah. No, I mean, senior softball is different. You get home run limits and stuff like that. So you have to, be careful as far as that goes. Like,
what does that mean? Home run limits.
You only can hit like 9 in a game.
Yeah, they're probably like half the team that can hit the ball out of the park at will.
Yes.
Yeah, then it becomes an out.
So you have to bunt all the time?
Yeah, these guys are pros.
Change the swing.
Yeah, they like shoot the middle. That's where we go usually.
Yeah.
How far can you hit the ball?
How far do I hit the ball? 400 feet.
That's awesome.
On a good,
softball.
I don't do it regularly, but if I run into one, 400.
It's out of any baseball park.
Like, you know where I used to hit? I used to hit at the place on Diamond Hill.
Tucker?
No, on Diamond Hill Road.
Oh.
With the Little League field, Babe Ruth field?
Oh, you talking about Bentley?
Bentley. Like I hit one off
that's a bomb out there.
I hit one off Blyle's house there one year.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. He came running out yelling at me and stuff. Like he wasn't bad, he was kidding, but
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
My house was hit by Kirby.
Yeah.
My softball claim to fame was I played softball one season and I went 15 at bats without a hit.
You did?
That was my claim to fame.
That sounds about right.
And then the next year when they put the roster together, I wasn't called.
That Dean side didn't get the softball gene.
Brad, you play, right? You play?
Yeah, I still play now.
How far can you hit?
Not that far. I can put it out of the field, but it ain't going 400 feet.
Nacho home run hitter.
That's usually in the next field.
Yeah, that's
called a foul ball.
He was at Bentley going from the far field and hitting onto Diamond Hill Road.
That's actually the best field to take batting practice.
Where's that? That Bentley?
Yeah. Except the director's a douche, so he threw me out a couple times.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I know that shocks you.
No.
Surprise.
Yeah.
So do you help like youth now? Like, do you coach? Like, you were 7-time coach of the year at one point, right?
I don't have time. Eventually maybe, but now between playing and coaching my own team and life in general, I don't have time to do that.
So what was that 7-time coach of the year?
So I'm the coach of our team now. So
Oh,
you're a player coach.
So not like with kids, like with real,
with adults.
real players.
Yeah. Yep.
Seniors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You.
They call that.
Well, we'll have to get you down to, if you don't mind, pro night right before Christmas. Stone Crabs, you do a pro night.
Yeah,
we do like baseball, softball.
Yeah.
And
does Zamorelli come to that still?
Well, who's that?
Zamorelli.
Yeah. No. We did not have any of this last year. No.
You didn't have.
We had like Nick Cardozo and who's the guy from the Yankees? Yeah.
Did you have Miken?
A couple softball. Yeah, Miken. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Him. We had a couple softball girls. This Allison.
Batista.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good too.
Well, bring your checkbook because my man Kirby over here, 7-time coach of the year. Bring your checkbook.
It's like a one-night thing. It's a good thing. The kids all love it.
I saw it on, because Jason puts it on Facebook.
Yeah.
So I watched that.
Yeah.
Seriously though, you were part of 2 Hall of Fames.
Yes.
Like, I feel like we glossed over that through this whole conversation.
I like talking about the other stuff.
That's a big deal. So tell us about it.
Yeah, it was like the Rhode Island actually was more. It's not as big, but it was more important because I grew up here. And I'm known in that little stupid world that I live in.
Yeah.
I'm a main guy, and so when I was in the first class, me and a guy by the name of John Mello, him and all. He owns the Rhode Island Baseball Institute.
Oh, John Mello.
Yeah. So I got in with him and John Stevens, who between the three of us were probably the three best players ever to play in Rhode Island.
Really?
So to get in with them, it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was better than the New England, even though the New England's tougher to get in. The Rhode Island one was actually.
So what does it take to get into the Hall of Fame?
You have a good career.
Hell of a career.
Well, it's got to be a little bit more than that. Was there like criteria you had to follow?
Yeah, so there is a criteria, because I used to be the chairman of the Rhode Island one. I'm not any longer. I just resigned, but I'm on the board of the New England one. So the criteria is you got to play 10 years at the highest level New England or the state of Rhode Island has to offer. So, and then it goes from there.
And obviously you did that.
Yeah, it's funny. Like they try to bust my balls a little bit in Rhode Island because I didn't play in Rhode Island. So I didn't really, one of the guy who was the president said, come on, really?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So,
trying to take it from you, huh?
Yeah. So, because he didn't like me. It is what it is.
That's how it usually is.
Yeah,
That's Rhode Island.
Yeah, and the good thing about it, I've learned about softball, I'll play with guys I can't fucking stand. But if they're going to help me win, I don't have to go out and have lunch with them or room with them.
No, yeah.
You just go fucking play with them and you win tournaments, you shake their hand, see you later, see you in a couple of weeks.
There's
a couple of guys on my team like that now. I can't fucking stand them.
Really?
Yeah. But they're really good players and, they're not disrespectful.
Some guys on our podcast right now, I can't stand.
That's why we have him sit.
Yeah.
That's why we have him sit. Jay can't stand ever when he's drinking. No, I'm just kidding.
He's only had a couple. He can't be that shit-faced. Audrey stopped before I got here.
It's apple juice.
That's apple juice.
Definitely not scotch.
So the guys that you play with now, are they superstars? Did they play at your level?
I try to get the best guys. The team, we're an over 55 team. So, I remember we came into Connecticut at Brantford to play because, wanted to show off or whatever. We were in trouble against a local team. And the kid who was a friend of mine yells out, he goes, let's fucking beat them. They got three guys with names on their bats and they can't even beat us, stupid team. we end up winning in the last inning. Thank God. Because I never would have heard the end of it.
You would have heard the end of that one. Yeah, exactly. It would have been all over you.
How many people on your team are sponsored like you? Are they all?
No, like I said earlier, there's only three of us. Our team, our whole team.
Yeah, the rest of them get equipment, right?
Yeah. The rest of them get equipment.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So, in order to be under contract, how they do it now, you got to get a paycheck. That's how they sponsor you now. And so I'm one of the three guys. And nice. The other guy, actually, there's another guy too, Mike Dill, who's a promotions manager for Miken, Easton, and Worth. So he deals with all the players, the young players, the senior players, everybody. And he deals out the contracts and stuff like that. So.
Is it still fun? You still enjoy it?
Yeah, somebody asked me that the other day. Because I still like getting out on the field and hitting the ball. And what's better? You put your phone down, you fucking hit it around, you're with your buddies and your bus balls, and you're there to do business, don't get me wrong, but I like working at it. I still like working out. I still enjoy that. So it's not hard for me to get in my car and drive to Tate's place.
Yep.
People say to me, how can you get on a flight by yourself and go? I'll go to, when I go down to DC, I'll be on the 62 years old. I don't need anybody to hold my hand. You know what I mean? And you're playing, and I'm a competitive guy, and you're playing against the best guys in the country, at our age group. So, of course, you still have an ego. You still want to, and you're still dreaming that you're 22 instead of you're 62. You know what I mean? So. I'll keep, I know you asked me this before, I'll keep playing until I can't, until they put me in the fucking ground, and that's when I'll quit. Listen, I had a shoulder replacement. I was swinging the bat by February.
Were you really?
Yeah.
That's because you get up at 6 every day and go to the gym.
Every day. Well, because my girlfriend gets up at 4. Oh. So she's over here at 5. Working out. Yeah, I know.
So she turns the AC on for you.
Yeah, well, Tate used to be in there, but he's not in there that early anymore.
Not that early.
There's a couple trades in there.
That's funny.
We have our own key. We have our own key.
Yeah.
We give them.
Yeah, whatever it is, the monthly thing, and then
There's a few of us that have keys, and it's great, you know, because I was doing my thing today, and then I came here, took a shower, shaved, and here I am here. You know,
that's good stuff.
Yeah, so it's good. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yes, I do enjoy it still. I'll keep doing it. It does take a lot of time. I've probably made some bad decisions because of softball. You know, I've probably done some things that I probably shouldn't have in real life because of softball. Because I thought it was
You want to share with us some of those things?
Like what?
It's not what you think. Like
in my head, I'm like, what bad decisions could you have made because of softball?
Well, because you decided to go to a tournament where you should be doing something else.
Oh, okay.
I know those.
You know the routine. You know,
I'm over here thinking you beat a guy to death with a bat, dragged him into the ocean. Like what bad decisions are you talking about?
I'm divorced, so what's that tell you?
Yeah. Too much time on a softball field.
Hey, me too.
And it had to do with, you know, there was, I mean, there was other issues, but, you know, if you asked her, she said, "Oh, you love softball more than me," and all this other fucking crap.
And it's a profession, right?
Well, you know, I do make some money, you know, so, you know, and it's enough that you would do it. Like I would do it for free. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
would. But there's enough money in it that it makes it worthwhile too.
You're not in two married guy halls of fame.
No.
But I made the right decision.
But young players, I could tell them what to do and what not to do and get away with it. Like I always tell guys, like the young guys, don't play during the week. If you're going to play weekends, just play weekends.
Yeah.
You know, you play every other weekend, every third weekend, you're good. It's when you're out with soccer, like Monday and Thursday night, and then you're driving them to somewhere on Friday, and you go on until Sunday, and then Monday night you're back playing again.
Yep.
It's just too much. You know, like you got to make a decision. Do you want to be a league guy, or you want to be a weekend guy? You can't do both. Not if you're married. You can't do both.
No, you can't.
You know.
Do you get kids asking you for advice nowadays?
Yeah.
Like, do you have
a lot of guys do.
mentor,
even
mentorships?
Like a friend of mine owned a place over on Elmwood Avenue, you know, on the Cranston Wall, and I give lessons to like 4 or 5 guys or whatever. And I enjoy it. Yeah, it's good.
Right,
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, tell us again, where do people find you on social media?
Kirby Murphy 23, Kirby Murphy 23, and Kirby Murphy 23.
Are you on X, Instagram, and Facebook?
I'm on Instagram. I'm on. It's X is the old Twitter, right?
Yeah, Twitter,
it's Kirby Murphy 23.
Kirby Murphy 23.
So this beautiful piece of
it's with a K.
Yes, K. One word.
It's a joke.
I was say how the heck. Oh my! How else would you spell it?
It's like what?
Hey, listen. Some people spell it with a C.
Really?
Believe it or not.
I bet you they're in the Marines.
Yeah. We're not the brightest in the world, but we get it done.
I was going to bring some. Never mind. I was going to bring some crayons in and call it catering.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm just kidding.
I was waiting for that too, by the way.
Oh boy.
So this beautiful piece of artwork up here, this bat, has your name on it.
It does.
Tell us about that.
So last year, it's a Hall of Fame series. So there was 3. They made 3. They made this one. They made a Brett Helmer, who was a big time.
Oh yeah,
he's a big time.
That.
And they have another one who was a fence broker, who was a guy from Arkansas. So I didn't know it was coming. It was like the worst kept secret with all the thing. And then I got a phone call, and he said, "Hey, you need any Hall of Fames?" Now, I'm not thinking. I go, yeah, I'm on this one, on that one, and I'm on the board, and this and that. And he just starts laughing. He goes, "Okay." And he hangs up the phone. That was it, right?
No way.
Yeah. So I don't think anything of it. So then, like a week or 2 later, he calls me and he says, "Hey, UPS will be at your house, and I end up he sent me like 10 or 12 of them, whatever it was. And
does he want you to sell them?
No, so this was a what they call a short run. So it was this time last year. So they, they ran 1,000 of them, and they sold out in 3 weeks. Like you can't get them. Nobody has them. Yeah, like guys are reaching out to me on Facebook and saying, "Hey, can I buy one of your bats or whatever?" And I probably only got like 5 or 6 of them, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sell.
Got your name on it.
Yeah, like
I know it, right?
Like I'm just gonna keep using it until I run out of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah, so it was a 1-year deal. Hopefully down the road they'll do it again, but it's pretty cool to have your name on a bat.
It is awesome.
Of course it is.
People ask me like, how is it? In our world, in our little stupid world, like that's the pinnacle. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was pretty. I don't know if humbling's the right word, but it definitely was. You know, you well up a little bit when that fucking thing comes out of the box.
That's awesome.
Especially, my name's in big letters like that.
Big. It's bigger than the friggin' Miken name.
Yeah. So it was cool, buddy. It's cool. Yeah. And then it sold out quick, so then you're
right?
Come on, make some more.
Make another one. Yeah, exactly. Do another batch.
Yeah, change the colors and put another one there.
Do you get any kickback from that? Or
no, so some of the guys do. I didn't, but they did something else for me. But anyways, they...
So yes, you got some kickback, just not what...
just
not the fiscal.
No, like most guys get $6 a bat or whatever.
Oh, nice.
The guys with the name on the bat get $6 a bat, and so... you can make it a little extra, a little extra money.
Yeah, some beer money.
Yeah, but you don't need that.
We all need it. Doesn't matter how much you have. It's never enough,
doubt.
right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no doubt.
Right? Yeah.
All righty then. Well, Kirby, it was
that's it, buddy.
amazing having you on.
That's it. Shit. I was just getting rolling.
Unless you have stories.
No, I can't.
Got any skeletons about the townspeople around here? We like to hear those too.
About those,
Listen, if we're talking about that, you talk about me. The skeleton that hit you right in the head. It was right over there. You know what I mean?
With a bat.
Yeah, it was fucking bad. No, it's changed a lot since I lived.
Oh, it has. Town?
Yeah. I mean, I've been out of town 10 years now, I guess.
Yeah.
And, I watch you guys and listen to you guys and all that
Appreciate
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not making a lot of friends in the town administration.
No, I see you had... Are we on still?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is unfiltered. No, I'm just kidding.
And I like what you do because I agree with you. Like the town hasn't changed in 60 years that I've been around.
Exactly.
It's the same bullshit and the same stuff like that.
Same crap. Yep.
Yeah, and what you guys do is bring it to the forefront. That's cool.
Let people know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's happening anyway. We just let people know. Bring it in here, talk about it, let them know. And unfortunately,
but there's things we're bringing to the forefront that unless you started digging, you wouldn't know. So it's like we're talking about stuff that people wouldn't know because let's face it, nobody's reading the Valley Breeze anymore. They're doing stuff like this.
But the digging we do is like open to the public documents.
Oh, anybody can see it. Yeah, 100%.
But nobody's doing it.
You gonna run for mayor again?
Nacho.
There's some conversation on that.
Is there?
Oh no.
I had to ask, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all about making a change, right? It was all about bringing it back to the old Cumberland, which I grew up in, you grew up in, my father grew up in, my grandfather grew up in.
Listen, I know it's different today, but when I grew up here, this was a great town.
Yeah, it was great.
You give me a better town to grow up in.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it is.
It was a stop sign at Walnut Hill, Four Corners over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was growing up, it was a freaking stop sign. There was no light there.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember Dallas Day?
Yeah.
At Dallas Day in the monastery where the cops would show up and they would they would have the what is that thing called with the jaws of where they pull the door off
Jaws
a
of
car?
Life.
Is it Jaws of Life?
Yeah.
Where the fire people did.
Fire guys, they rip a car open and rip it to shreds.
Yeah, and then they show you a bunch of guns and they had horses.
Dude, we had
horses.
We had Captain Crime Stop.
Captain Crime Stop. Dave, that was Dave Ewick. My father started Crime Stop is in Cumberland. Captain Crime Stop.
I give Dave Ewick a lot of credit just for wearing that.
Oh yeah. Remember Twin Cinema?
Oh yeah, Twin Cinema.
Yeah, Hunter's Drug.
Hey, I'll tell you something.
Dream Machine.
The Dream Machine, Lincoln Mall. So we used to go to the movies, and we go to Newport Creamery down the road.
Yeah, Newport Creamery.
I got stuck going out the window because I didn't want to pay when I was a kid. My ass got stuck in the window, and I didn't have any money to pay. What was I going to do?
Hey, how about winning a Little League game and you got in the back of a pickup truck and there was 10 kids riding in the back of a pickup truck
and you're going down
the ice cream machine.
Yeah, you're going down the middle of the road. Yeah. Not today.
No, hell no. You get arrested for that.
Oh, somebody call the cops on you.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
They wouldn't be able to help themselves.
Some Karen.
Yeah, some Karen.
I tell people all the time, I still call Burger King Burger Chef.
Me too.
Burger
Chef.
Yeah. I was talking to the guy whose uncle was the owner of Chicken Power. When Chicken Power was where Diane's Sweet Tooth is.
Sweet Tooth is.
Down, and then it moved to where the where the exits are.
Yep.
And I was like, he was talking to me about where the exits were. I was like, no, my friend. The original Chicken Power was down there where Diane's Sweet Tooth is, down in, like way down.
Hey, did you drink in Shakens? Were you around when Shakens?
Oh, Shakens.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When I was in high school,
you want to get a shorty.
Yeah, get a shorty.
For $1.
It was 25 cents when I started going there, right? I go in there for $5. I'd be shit-faced when I went down. I couldn't even walk.
Man.
How about Over the Rainbow?
Yeah.
Oh, the Rainbow.
Yeah.
That was back. That was the old, was the Dancing Pig.
It was Over the Rainbow
first.
The
Rainbow was first.
Yeah, that was first.
Then it was
no kidding.
Tommy McHale
was the other guy.
Everybody's Tommy McHale.
He's friends with your old man.
Yeah, he is. Good dude.
Yeah.
He lives out near where I live now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was like the Angelo's too. Angelo's, the place was the size of this joint.
Yeah.
Hey, even the House of Pizza was like
House of Pizza was nothing.
It was like it had like 5 or 6 tables, and it was just like
that was
that.
it.
We used to call it House of Greaser because it was all greasy pizza.
Man.
We on the podcast do not condone that description of the pizza.
Cumberland,
it's the number one place in Cumberland now. Chops.
Listen, I go in there on like Saturday about 4 o'clock. I got to wait in line. I'm like, fuck that. It's not that good. For Christ's sake. I mean, it is good, but
even during COVID, it was like the line was out the door.
Was it really?
They never did. So they never went to like what do you call it, DoorDash or any of that stuff. No delivery.
Nothing.
They just opened and people were out the door. And they had dots on the sidewalk for 6 feet apart, which is all bullshit anyway. But the place was still packed.
Yeah.
Place is killing it.
Yeah, but that's what we're trying to get back to. Like, instead of being a bedroom community where people from Boston just come and sleep and then go back to work up in Boston, have nothing to do with community. The people that they send their kids to the schools have no knowledge of what's happening in the school system. You know, people in town have no knowledge of what's going on. We're trying to just
do they care? Do they care though?
They're starting to. We get a lot of feedback. We're like I said, we're just exposing it. We're just putting the agendas online. We're talking about the stuff that's happening that they don't see. Right. A lot of people that are on social media or that listen to podcasts and stuff, those are not the same people that read the paper every Thursday. Right. The Valley Breeze that comes out every Thursday.
I used to read that every Thursday. I don't pick it up anymore.
Yeah, no.
I can look on Facebook or whatever. I can find out whatever I want.
It's a lot different too. It's good for starting your fire.
What's that one on Facebook that it is Cumberland
Issues and Concerns.
Yeah. I read that.
Oh yeah, Issues and Concerns. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I tell you. So there was an article in the Valley Breeze online, I think it was today. I heard it was in the paper too, but somebody said it wasn't. But it was online about a teacher, and I'm in a school committee, so I know all about this, but a teacher suing the town for whistleblower retaliation. And that was originally, scooped by The Wire.
The Wire.
I mean, how long ago was that? Months.
It's been at least a month, a couple months.
So The Wire's affiliated with the podcast.
Well, Brad and I don't have anything to do with it, but Caleb calls it, Cumberland Unfiltered, The Wire, where he goes out and he does his investigative reporting.
Yeah.
And he broke the story about that lawsuit like a couple of months ago, and here it is now. There were people that were like, "Oh no, that's BS. That's not happening." And
there it is.
There it is. Happening. So we get a lot of behind the scenes, like people that anonymously want to let us know what's going on. To make the town better.
Yeah,
make the town better.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it's about. Really,
that's what it's about. Yep.
And what's
the people for the people?
What's the end game? Just to get it to be like it was, not
or better.
Yeah,
I don't know how it was.
We the people for the people, right? It's like we're making the right decisions for the town, for the the people in town.
Yeah.
It's run amok at this point now.
Yeah.
And the decisions aren't being the right decisions.
You have to let people know what's happening. They got to know. They're not paying attention on their own. So the big thing.
And it's tough to find the information.
Yeah. So one of the big things right now is the transgender females in sports. So the men, biological men in sports.
Yeah.
Cumberland passed that years ago. 70% of the population, countrywide, does not agree with that. But for some reason, we passed that in Cumberland.
It's more than that.
How did we pass that in Cumberland if 70% of the people don't agree with it? It's because four out of the 7 people on a school committee agreed with it, so they passed it. So they're obviously not representing the people in town. Yep. And the reason it happened was because the people in town didn't know.
Right.
So we're trying to get it to the point where the people in town know about everything that's happening.
Do they have that problem at the high school?
No, I don't know of any incident where there has been.
Don't leave that door open.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if it does happen, right? If it happens and a parent comes and says, "Oh, this person took my daughter's scholarship or whatever," we're talking about like months before it gets heard.
Right.
Like you lose an entire season.
Right.
The damage is already done. And then the right thing will eventually be done, and people will be like, "Oh, the right thing was done." Yeah, but
who's going to be the football coach?
Oh, that's a good question. I know there was 5 interviews the other day.
Yeah, 5. I heard 5.
5. Who? Anybody? Do
you know anybody? Do you know?
Well, I know Lima's not going to be, and that's a good thing.
You don't care for him?
No, I don't care for Lima at all.
Got bad blood
at all.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, like, even during the campaign, like the biggest eye-opening piece is the amount of people that don't know what's going on in town, in your own town. I mean, if I knocked on half the 7,000 doors, there's a good percentage of them didn't even know who the mayor was.
Right.
Yeah.
And
do they care? Did some of them not care? Is that what it is?
I think that's part of it. Yeah. I think it's definitely part of it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, if it's not affecting your life directly, but it is, because it's like tax increase, like, there was supposed to be no tax increases. All of a sudden we're going to the council for a special vote in order to push the tax increase over what the charter allowed to 3.5%.
So in my opinion, the problem is not that they don't care, but they don't have the time to go to 5 or 6 different news sources.
Right.
They don't have the kind of time to go to the Cumberland School Department website and the Town of Cumberland website and all these different places, the Water Department website, to find what's going on, that their water rates are increasing, their taxes are increasing.
Right.
And the Valley Breeze, which is our local paper, and the newscasters are not reporting a water price increase. Right. So they don't know. They don't have the time to go find the information.
Go down to the downtown hall now to pay, don't you? I just read that.
Oh, to pay
for the
yeah.
They don't do that too.
Yeah.
You have to.
You can mail it in.
You can mail it in, but
you can
usually people go right to the place on Naval Highway.
I think you can do it online too.
Right.
Huh? I think you can do it online. I've done it online.
Yeah, you can do it online. You can send a check. But so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get people re-engaged.
Yeah.
So they can go to one spot and learn about everything that's happening in the town and the schools with everything, and they don't have to search for it for a half hour. And they can get energized. They can send an email, send a text.
Do something about it, will you?
And then also,
I know exactly. 100%.
And also hear some really cool stories.
We're
like
working
yours.
on it.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I said, and then also hear some really cool stories like yours.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is like, it's funny because the Marine Corps' 250th birthday is in November, and they're rebuilding the Ton Tavern, which
I saw that.
I saw
in
that.
Philadelphia.
We talk about that all the time. We talked about that in a couple different episodes.
We talked about that too, and I'm looking, I go, this is kind of fucking like it is. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you go down to like the Marine Corps Museum.
Don't encourage Caleb. Please don't encourage Caleb.
Encourage me.
The Marine Corps Museum down in Virginia, on Quantico, they have a restaurant that's like this. It's just like this. Like and they call it the Ton Tavern.
Really?
It's a modern restaurant, but it's got wood like this and wood tables. Kind of a cool place like this. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, this is just in a basement somewhere.
That's what we get. That's our detractors tell us all the time. We're just sitting in a basement drinking scotch.
Drinking scotch.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Right on.
I know you were drinking scotch.
No. Hey, we're Irish guys, so we drink Irish whiskey. We don't drink scotch.
Jameson, buddy.
Jameson.
The guy over there. You want Jameson? The guy in the waiting room, in the green room over there, get you some Jameson.
Nobody drinks like the Irish.
He's
Alrighty
you know
then.
what? Hey, do you know what?
I quit like
do you know
20 years ago.
Do you know what a publican is?
A what?
A publican.
No.
Wow.
We didn't either.
We didn't either. Apparently it's a guy who owns a pub.
It's
publican.
Jay's political party.
My new political party, a publican.
Republican.
Yeah. So Donald in the green room over there is a publican. Means he owns a pub.
Where, in Ireland?
In Ireland.
Yeah.
Does he? Wow. That's cool. Huh.
Alrighty. Anything else you guys want to share?
Oh, I'm having fun.
Almost don't want to stop.
We could set up another mic if you want to stick around.
No, that's all right. No.
Just gets better from here.
Couple more beers, you'll be rolling, rocking and rolling, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, when Donald comes down, we go to Jameson.
So Kirby, one more time before Tell us your handles again for
Kirby
social.
Kirby Murphy 23.
Kirby Murphy 23.
On all three. Instagram, Facebook, all of them.
Right on. And we appreciate you coming in and
this was great,
having
buddy.
the conversation.
This was fun. I had a lot of fun. I did.
That's awesome. Glad you came in. Yeah,
to have you back.
Yeah, when you get another one.
When you get your third Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah, whatever you need. I'll even talk politics with you.
There you go. Absolutely.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
An episode of Overtime.
Hey, I don't live in the town anymore, so I can say whatever the
you want.
right? There's no ramifications with me.
Right.
I just have to be quiet as I'm pulling into the gym. Then
Yeah.
property, so I got to just make it to right here. I'm good.
Yeah.
All righty then. Well, if you like the show, like, subscribe, follow us on all of our social media platforms on YouTube, Rumble, all the audio podcast platforms, and share it, comment. That's a wrap.